What's good, fam? I know y'all like, man, Sil, we ain't heard from you since, what, Thursday? Bro, listen, your man be working. And when I get home, especially with this frigid cold, I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm just trying to stay warm. That's all I'm doing. So I apologize. I know y'all wanted me to talk about SmackDown, Collision, Rampage, but they passed on. My thoughts on all the three shows, it is what it is. Like I said, man, I tried. Listen. I tell y'all every day. I come on here. I try to be as unbiased and authentic, as real as I possibly can. And I did tell you that I would review Hard to Kill. I said that, so I'm keeping my word. So first and foremost, I want to wish everybody a happy Martin Luther King Day. Thank you for that, brother. Because that brother, listen, without him, listen, we ain't able to do. As you can see, look at all this. This ain't possible without what he did. That's all I'm gonna say. Um, Anyway, what did I think about TNA Hard to Kill? Was it worth the hype? Uh, Somewhat. I'm gonna be 100% with you. I watched the show, and I literally had to go back to rewatch the show. You wanna know why? Because as I was watching the show, literally dozed off. So I said, you know what? Let me do an unbiased take. I don't want to do a review until I do a full, thorough sit down, watch every match, got through everything, and from what I saw, one thing I can say, these may be possibly the best belt designs in wrestling, in during wrestling time right now. All these new belts that they got, salute to whoever designed the belts, because these look like actual championship belts. Kudos to whoever designed the belts for all these cats. Now, the pre-show, y'all already know. Let's see, make sure. Yep, they got them. Okay, so I just want to make sure they got all the matches that's posted. The pre-show opened up. We had Steve Macklin versus Rick Swan. Decent matchup. Steve Macklin won. Cool. We had Eddie Edwards and Brian Myers. They defeated Eric Young and Frankie Kazarian. It is what it is on that. Now this matchup. This was a hardcore match. This is the TNA Digital Media Championship. Crazy Steve versus Tommy Dreamer, and Tommy Dreamer lost his title. Now, this matchup was supposed to take place at Bound for Glory last year out here in Chicago, but they got cut. So they said, we'll just save this for doggone Hard to Kill. That's exactly what happened. It was okay matchup. If you've seen the Tommy Dreamer match, you've seen them all. It's the same old, same old. Him with the ECW rules and all of that. Crazy Steve, as crazy as he is, he found a way to get the job done. So congrats to Crazy Steve on winning the TNA Digital Media Championship. Now, the Ultimate X match for the women. Now, when I saw every name that was in here, first time ever getting the opportunity to see Xia Brookside and Dana Luna. These are the first two times seeing these two. Everybody else, I'm well aware. Everybody know who Tasha Steele is. Everybody know who Alicia Edwards is. Everybody know who Giselle Shaw is. Everybody know who Jody Threat. Now, I was thinking, okay, Xia Brookside is brand new. Maybe they'll let her get it. Nope. But the one thing I can give all six ladies, everybody did a great job. Now, when it comes to Giselle Shaw, nowhere in the world did I see Giselle Shaw winning this matchup. I sure did not. Somehow, some way, Giselle Shaw found the way to win. It is what it is on that, but I thought everybody did a good job. PCO versus Dango. Now, it was supposed to be a singles match, but all the Dango squad basically, quote unquote, disqualified Dango, so PCO wins. Well, it turned into a trios match. Rhino came out of nowhere. Jake something came out of nowhere. So now it was Dango, Alpha Bravo, and Vladimir Closwell, which is his new name, is Oleg Prudis. I guess that's what it's going by now. They won. PCO, Rhino, Jake something won. Decent trios match. Decent. Then we got this. Now, this match wasn't even supposed to be on the card. But MK Ultra was putting their tag team titles on the line, the knockout tag team titles. So everybody like, who the heck they going against? The returning of Decay. Now, as y'all remember, they were regular girls. I don't know what caused them to go back to on demon mode, but that's what they went back to. Now they're back with the zombie makeup and all that crazy stuff. Decay got the job done. I thought this was a very good women's tag team match. The ladies did okay. MK Ultra had a very nice run, but It's time for somebody new to get the titles. And they got the titles. So congratulations to the K. Triple threat. A lot of people are saying that this possibly was the best match on the show. X Division Championship, Chris Sabin versus Kushida versus Val Kingo. I thought it was decent. Let me tell y'all something. Vikingo get used up so much. It's like, man, Vikingo used to be special. But because he's constantly on AEW television, whether that's Rampage, whether he pull up on Dynamite, whether he pull up on Ring of Honor, whether he pull up on Collision, it's like, man, Vikingo don't feel special no more. So when he pull up in a match like this, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Chris Sabin, he retains his championship. Cool. Now, this was a very hard-hitting matchup. We had Josh Alexander versus Alexander Hammerstone. Now, Alexander Hammerstone is an old-school cat. I think he's based out of Canada as well. This was basically a German suplex matchup. Josh Alexander got the one-up. He beat him. Cool. Fatal four-way, 8-man tag team match. No, it's fatal four-way tag team match for the TNA Tag Team Championships. ABC, the Rascals, Speedball Mike Bailey, Ladardo Kid, and the Grizzled Young Veterans who just made their TNA debut. Crazy matchup. ABC gets the job done and they retain their championships. I was like, usually when they be in these matchups, they always find a way to lose all the time. So that's what I said. Seeing them win, cool, great. This matchup, everybody was waiting on this matchup because it was rumors going around that Trinity was finishing up with TNA. And yes, Bailey and Mercedes was in the house. Now, the cats who people were talking about, who was pulling up, Dana Brooke has made her TNA debut. She is going by the name Ash Eaglins. And I'm not going to lie, her gimmick sure does look a whole lot like Tony Storm's gimmick. Now, let's see exactly how she goes forward. Hopefully it's not a copy and paste. But kudos to Dana Brooke for pulling up to TNA. I personally believe that this is actually a good opportunity and a good place for her to go so she can better her in-ring work. Kudos to Dana Brooke. Jordan Grace of Trinity, this was a hard-hitting, smash-mouth, everything on the line type of matchup. And Trinity put everything she possibly could, but she already knew, I ain't winning this matchup. Jordan Grace got the job done, and she is now your new TNA Knockouts champion. Kudos to Jordan Grace. You can tell as soon as the match was done, Trinity and her both broke down. They embraced each other. Trinity is on her way back to the E. My deal is if she goes back to the E, I just pray to God Triple H don't butcher her like he been butchering all the other brothers and sisters that's there. That's all I ask. Don't butcher us. But that's all they know. Just butchering us left and right. TNA World Championship. Alex Shelley puts his title on the line versus Moose. Now, ain't nowhere in the world I was thinking Moose was going to win. I just had Alex Shelley retain it. But when Trinity lost, I said, well, outside of ABC, all the brothers and sisters been losing like crazy. So, does Moose win? Alex Shelley actually did the job. Now, there's a lot of people in the community that don't like Moose. Yes, Moose do be buck dancing. Yes, he be shucking and jiving. He said some food. Not only has he said some shucking and jiving things, he's done some shucking and jiving things. And that's why a lot of people don't like Moose. And he got the job done. Everybody that's in his group came out to celebrate. After the matchup, Dolph Ziggler's, a.k.a. Nick Nemeth's music went off. He's standing looking at the entrance to see where this man is at. And that man came out of nowhere and laid him out. Nick Nemeth is officially a part of TNA. Great. I believe this is a huge pickup for TNA. Great. He can revamp himself. Hey, that's that. So overall, like I said, I thought this is a very good pay-per-view. I'm gonna be fair. I'm not finna be bogus to them or nothing like that. I'm gonna give them an 8 out of 10. When I first saw it, like I said, because I fell asleep, I was a 7 out of 10. But went back to rewatch everything, I give it an 8 out of 10. And yes, this was definitely better than some doggone World's End. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So this is a very quick review. Like I said, we got Monday Night Raw tonight. Like I said, I apologize. I know y'all wanted me to give a thorough review about SmackDown, Collision, Rampage, all of that crap. Oh, and Battle of the Belts too, which, listen, if TK and them actually did a better job of building towards Battle of the Belts, cats would give a care. I don't care that they had a good decent street fight between Ricky, Big Bill, Jericho, and Sammy Guevara. But still, I'm like, you want to put forth an effort into building towards Battle of the Belts. Don't just randomly make matches and then expect people to tune in and be happy about it. It's stupid. It's very stupid. But anyway, man, I got to get the clown up out of here. Like I said, I appreciate y'all patience. I thank y'all so much for whoever be rocking with me, all the new subscribers and everything. Y'all already know what to do. If you're brand new to this channel and you want to get a different perspective on pro wrestling and everything, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave a comment. Like I said, I probably got a whole lot of TNA fans that maybe you probably thought this was a 10 out of 10 pay-per-view. Hit that comment section up and you tell, or maybe you thought this pay-per-view was tough. Hit that comment section up. You tell me exactly what you feel, and I'll do my best to get back to you. This your main man, Caseville, King Self for Life Wrestling It Takes. I'm gone.